Why are clients getting such fast results in our world? Welcome back to episode 198 of the Rich Woman's Podcast. I am still in Dubai. I'm so excited about today's podcast episode. I received an Instagram DM. If we aren't Instagram besties, go back to Instagram. Hit the link. I'm rich and happy. And somebody asked, why is it that clients get such fast results in your world, right? If you're following me on Instagram, you see that I am almost on a daily basis posting screenshots of results, financial results, real results our clients are getting inside our program, most likely Build Your First Million. And it really made me contemplate. And there are a couple reasons why I believe that clients get such fast results inside the rich and happy world that I want to share with you. First of all, nothing is guaranteed. In a way, we have clients that make super fast results super quick. For others, it's taking longer. And we also have clients that don't receive results simply because they don't show up to the calls. So it's also, I feel, full spectrum, full transparency. The ones that receive the highest results, the greatest results, especially financially, are the ones that are actually showing up to the calls for a whole freaking year. Inside Build Your First Million, our signature program, you have access. I'm going to share with you something else, but you have access to weekly Q&A calls with me. And the ones that show up literally for a whole year are the ones that have insane financial results, and that compounds that momentum. And here's what I see many people doing, and this is something I contemplated for a very long time. If you've been in my world back in the past, our programs would be much shorter. I decided it's actually 12 months. First of all, it took me 12 months to build my own first million. And within 12 months, what happens, it's not just we are going through an emotional roller coaster together. So once you purchase a program, you're super hyped, super pumped. Then you start showing up, and then for many people, it can go down. Then comes something maybe even like, I hate my coach, I hate my mentor, some like interesting like this, blah, 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 blah. And then they come back again. It's just an observation. It obviously doesn't have to be like that, but very often it happens. So the beauty is, with the 12 months commitment you're doing in the beginning, I'm here when it's an emotional high, but I'm also here for you when it's an emotional low. And then we're also going up the wave again to an emotional high. And this is so important. Back in the past, and this is why I believe that our clients have such big financial results, is it's easy when you're energetically high and all excited. But for me, it's even more interesting what happens, who are you when the energy drops? Because now the subconscious is wide open and we can go actually deep and see all the shit you've planted and why you are boycotting yourself, right? Like having a wave like this also in our income is a conscious choice. There's a self-sabotage pattern. There's a belief set behind. And I'd love to solve that and find that with you. But I found, unless we aren't in the emotion, right, and like in the observation of it, sometimes it's very hard to find the belief set of what's happening. So this is one reason why our clients are so successful so fast, because I invest for a whole year in which we're going through all phases of life, not just only the short high after you purchase a program. Second, we are working with the inner work and the outer work. Let me explain. Inside Build Your First Million, you actually get access to 3 signature programs, which is lifetime access. Unique is where we build your business based on your birth chart. The 50K offer queen is where we show you how to create a $1,000 offer, how to create it, market, and sell it. Because if you do the math, it's roughly 70 clients you would need at $15,000. This is a minimum I want you to charge to create $1 million a year. So all of us can, no matter where we start, sell 70 offers in 12 months. That is possible. That is doable for all of us. And that's why we teach you that. I want you to accomplish or build your first million in a way that feels easy, effortless, doable, and fun. So this is what we're showing you. And the third pillar is the Millionaire Mind program, which is all about the inner work. I kind of briefly touched in the beginning of this video. Like, why are you doing what you are doing? Because we want to be very conscious and coming from a place of, I'm doing this because I love it and I know it will create more. So here we really focus on feminine energetics and manifestation. Manifestation is very easy. It's input equals output. But if my input is I'm showing up on social media, I'm doing this because otherwise I'm not going to make a sale, that is energy from lack. If we're putting that into the manifestation portal, we have to get that out. Everything that has been created in fear has to be destroyed and has to be rebuilt in love. So the more we are aware of doing things in a certain way and not just doing many things, the faster the money comes. The easier the money comes, the more joyful this whole experience is of building your first $1 million in sales. And this is for me really a reason why our clients are so fast in their financial results, right? Because we're working with those 3 pillars. We're building your business based on your birth chart, not somebody else's strategy, and that's working. Your business, how you will build your $1 million business, will look very different than how I've built my $1 million business. And this is perfect because it's based on your birth chart and your human design. It will be mind-blowing to you to see how many details we can pull from that. Then obviously also every sale, if you start selling for at least $10,000, $10,000 to $15,000, really like 10,000 is a minimum that is acceptable inside our program. Every sale will make you excited and will move the needle for you, right? Like right now, if you're asking yourself, if I'm receiving 10,000, 15,000 and more, does it make a difference in my life? I think the answer is going to be yes. But if you would ask yourself, if I'm like selling now something for like 500, 1,000, is one sale really moving the needle for you? No. So what I found in the beginning is when you sell at a price point that makes you truly exciting, things are speeding up. So everything has been built inside Build Your First Million with so much intention, with obviously the knowledge I have, not how I've actually built my first million 8 years ago, but with the knowledge I have today, with the awareness I have today. The other part, I want to emphasize why this program is so powerful and clients are having such fast results is also because of Jeanine GPT. I've built an AI that is trained by over 3,000 coaching hours I've done in the last years. Plus, she gives you fully personalized business advice based on your human design and birth chart. So let me give you an example. So she will, like in the beginning, she will ask you for your human design, for your birth chart, and she will also ask you what's your current financial goal you're working on. So in that case, $1 million. So all the answers you are getting from her are based on your birth chart, based on your human design, and they make sure you keep your focus on that $1 million goal. Because there are many answers that are possible, but we really help you to be accountable and focused on your $1 million goal while you are in our world. And this is really something I am exceptional at, having my focus, maintaining my focus right now on a $15 million sales goal. If it's not adding to that, I can't do it. And I'm doing the same with you for you. And the other fact is really why our clients receive such fast results is that we are having every Tuesday weekly Q&A calls, or I teach a lesson. And just being in that environment where everybody inside the room is focusing on a $1 million goal, that creates such momentum. Because I don't know about you, but right now I don't have many friends that are focusing on growing their business to a $15 million sales year. So I actually pay to be in rooms where those conversations are normal, because I want to normalize that for myself. So if I don't find it in my circle of friends, I'm leaving that to go where the conversations are happening. And wouldn't you agree? If every day you're surrounded by people that just talk about a $1 million goal that does something to you, that changes something, the way for many of you is your current life. You're surrounded by a circle of friends, family that hasn't normalized a $1 million sales here in their business. So you think it's unnormal, it's impossible. Whatever you're believing about that, it's exotic that many people do it, right? It's not true. And I think this is one of the things I've underestimated in the beginning, really purchasing access to the rooms and the conversations I want to be part of. I was too proud for a very long time and saying like, nah, I'm not paying for that. That is silly. That feels like I'm buying friends. I'm buying new friendships. And actually, I did. All the friends I have today, I've met in programs I've paid for. I've paid these people I hang out with. I've met in programs I actually paid at least $50,000 for. Obviously, there has been an evolution. I want to invite you that the next evolution of friends, people you hang out with, will come for free. Because think about it. I see this all the time when I came to Dubai. So many people reached out like, hey, I'm in Dubai, want to meet for coffee? Want to come over? Like we would be friends. And I'm like, why would I want to hang out with you? So those were people that reached out. They wanted to purchase a program, which they've never done. They didn't have a track record of anything wild they have established and accomplished. Why would I want to meet? It instantly felt like you want like free coaching from me, you want something from me, but not like an exchange. You know what I mean? So it's very important that when we don't have something to offer at the level we desire to be at, right? We haven't built that. We pay for the rooms to receive. And for poor people, that seems very contradictory. And for rich people, it's the most normal thing. It's the most normal thing to do, to invest in rooms, relationships. Have you ever wondered why you join a country club and the good ones, they cost at least like $250,000, $1 million, $2 million entrance fee? It's not about what the country club provides. It's about the people that come together, you're meeting there. And if your current circle of friends hasn't built you $1 million, maybe it's time to change the environment and try something else, because your path obviously hasn't worked. And that was one of the biggest lessons I've learned. I always thought I know everything, I figured out, but I haven't had the results till my coach said to me, why don't you try my way 100%? And if we try, go all in on my way and it doesn't work, we can have those conversations. And that changed everything. I'm so grateful that this conversation happened to me in the very first coaching I've ever invested in, because that made me so coachable. Now I'm entering rooms, I'm listening, I'm asking myself, what's the Jeanine version, right? And then I implement. And this is exactly what I'm telling my clients to do. I'm showing you how to do that, to listen, to be coachable and find your own version. This is really the birth chart work we do inside Build Your First Million. And this is why clients receive such wild financial success stories. And it was a week where our clients made over $500,000 in sales. And we've just started Build Your First Million. It's a brand new program. It is actually the only program I am offering. So if this is something you desire to build your first million, I highly recommend you join as soon as possible. The link is below this video, up in the corner, and on our website, richinhappiness.com. You just click on Build Your First Million and it's right there. I can't wait to see you inside. I can't wait to build your $1 million business with you. And most importantly, I can't wait to celebrate your big financial wins with you here. Who knows, maybe we're starting a series. I'm just manifesting this myself. Clients coming to the podcast, to the Rich Woman's podcast, sharing their stories, their wild financial breakthroughs. It's always a different thing if you see my financial results, how I upgrade, and then you see the results from my clients. For some of you, you don't believe and trust your intuition enough, so you need more external proof. That's okay. I've been there. No hard feelings. I love you, and I see you in the next episode of the Rich Woman's Room. Actually, it's not true. I want to see you inside Build Your First Million, because there's no reason why you shouldn't in 2026.